So you thought about buying the RX 6700 XT 12GB graphics card, or maybe you have one and you just want to know, can it run this game, or can it run that game, or can it do ray tracing, or whatever your case may be. I'm going to try and answer most, if not all, of your questions in this video. I just want to show you the rest of the specs that you will see on the screen right now. It is basically the RX 6700 XT and 32GB of DDR4, 3200 MHz RAM. We've got the Ryzen 5 5600G CPU. I know it's not the best one for the system, but it's the best one I can get my hands on. With that being said, let's get straight into the benchmarks. Alright, first up we've got Counter-Strike 2, and this game we're playing on 1080p, normal, full screen, and advanced video settings are basically all on high except for ambient occlusion, which is on medium, but this is just the recommended or the default settings for this game. Alright, starting this benchmark off, we are on 195 to 180 FPS, coupled with the Ryzen 5 5600G. Now, I have seen that with some CPUs, you can expect higher FPS, because I'm pretty sure that the CPU is the bottleneck at the moment right here. But still, it is playable frames, and I am narrating this compared to not narrating the others, because Reverse Statistics Tuner does not want to work on this game yet. Alright, as you can see, we're starting this benchmark off on 87 or 84, 73-ish FPS. Now, it does jump around quite a bit on Forza Horizon 5, and while I am here to remind you that yes, ray tracing is enabled on Ultra, this is actually very good FPS, even on 1080p. I mean, everything is maxed out. Every single setting in this entire game is maxed out. So this card can handle Forza Horizon 5 pretty easily. Alright, next up we got Cyberpunk 2077 after the 2.0 update. And yeah, as you can see, the settings are mostly on medium to high-ish. If you want a reference point, it's on the Steam Deck video settings on 1080p. And I'm just gonna do the built-in benchmark, since it is a kind of a good way to see an average of how much FPS you can get from this game with this GPU. Alright, now keep in mind that this is with FSR 2.1 enabled on auto, which is basically just a quality setting, and with no ray tracing enabled. Now the average FPS is 120, and I'm going to do the exact same benchmark, but this time with the ray tracing turned on. Alright, as you can see, the average FPS dropped down from around about 120 to 44 by just enabling ray tracing. Now yeah, it is on ultra ray tracing, but I did do a benchmark with the normal, like the medium and high settings with ray tracing, and it doesn't make a difference. Okay, and now the last test that is absolutely gonna destroy this thing, and that is the path tracing. Right, and as you can see there, as soon as you enable path tracing, the FPS drops further down to 14.7 FPS on average. Alright, next up we have Payday 3, also a fairly new game, and I mean, this game is quite intensive if you turn it up. Alright, next up we've got the famous Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is obviously a fan favorite, so let's dive deep into this benchmark. Alright, in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 we are on 1080p. Once again, all the benchmarks are going to be on 1080p. We're going to do it on ultra, ultra quality, and then anti-aliasing quality like that. Upscaling we're going to keep off for now. I'm going to do a FSR 2.1 quality version in a second, but for now we are doing everything on ultra settings.
Friendly UAV on station.
And that is it for the benchmarks of the RX 6700 XT. What do you guys say? Were you guys satisfied with the results? If not, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have been doing some benchmarks of your own and you get different results, also let me know in the comment section down below so I can improve on the benchmarks in the future if there's any problems with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Over and out.
Subscribe to the channel, please.